In the last 10,000 years of civilization, there are at least 12 identifiable dark ages. In popular culture, we know about the fall of the Roman Empire because our own societal legacy is so closely tied to the perceived lessons of that event. The reality is, each societal collapse or failure teaches us important lessons as to the structural fragility of human society. Unlimited, unbounded, steady progress is not a certainty. It is an artificial reality we can choose to build together. From Mohenjo-Daro in India to the Eastern Mediterranean in the late Bronze Age, archaeological evidence is plentiful of societies that have undergone a rapid shrinking of their population and have lost key material technologies. The Western world today bases its confidence on our material technology. But all technology rests in an intricate interaction with economics and cultural factors. It is not in itself a sufficiently stabilizing force to prevent our society's collapse and failure. In many ways, technology makes our society more fragile, not less. Every material product, be it your laptop or your smartphone, rests at the end of an intricate supply chain, a supply chain tying together many assembly lines in various factories around the world. These assembly lines only come into existence because human beings are motivated to act in certain ways, laying brick after brick, the very walls of those buildings, gathering together the complicated equipment within them, and operating it effectively and cost effectively. Where does this knowledge come from? Do we understand this full stack of structure? One can argue that many things about it can be understood centrally, but the reality is we rest on an intricate web of highly distributed knowledge not distributed in laptops, but in human heads and in human hands. This intricate structure is moderated through our social interactions. So ultimately, our material technology rests on our social interactions. This is why I also think that many of the 12 societal collapses I mentioned are driven not by external shocks such as climate change, which are of course serious challenges to any society, but due to an internal failure of the social fabric underpinning the knowledge, underpinning the material supply chain, producing the abundance necessary to feed hundreds of millions of people. In the 2nd century and 3rd century AD, Han China saw the drop of its population from 240 million people to 70 million people. This sudden drop in societal complexity directly reflected its ability to produce and provide food. Some lives were also taken in war, but this basic connection between the physical reality that surrounds us and the social processes that allow us as a species to control it is clearly demonstrated by that drop in population. Other examples, such as the Easter Islands or the Viking settlements in Greenland, seem more climate-driven, but these are tiny societies, not at the scale of tens of millions or hundreds of millions. Rather, small settlements of individuals at the fringe of ecological viability. The collapses I'm talking about are in rich river valleys, fertile grasslands, and abundant forests. Natural resources are not the limiting factor. In fact, our universe is rich in energy and materials, if only we could reach them. To reach them, we need better material processes. For our material processes to not fail, for them to continue reviving themselves, we must improve our social processes. We need to understand social processes as well as we have come to understand the material ones. The good news is, in these 10,000 years of history and in the diversity of modern social experience rests the data set that we can explore together. To secure the continued material progress of our society, we must actually understand the social technology underneath it, the laws, customs, beliefs that underwrite the human behavior of everyone involved in the industrial supply chain. My name is Samo Burja. I'm the founder of Bismarck Analysis. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe.